Alright, what's up? So today we are back with another video. This is going to be me beating up two Division 20 players with CM Punk only. Both of these players, like I said, being Div 20, one of them used 4.5-star Jorge Masvidal, which is obviously an excellent striker. Here he is, 137 points, so 2,037 points, which is way past the Div 20 marker. So he's even, if there were more divisions, he'd be even higher than Div 20 is what I'm trying to say. And yeah, well, let's get into it anyways. Obviously with CM Punk, his health is not the greatest and the rest of his stats are even behind that. But what you'll find is when you're using CM Punk, you need to be very patient because a lot of your opponents can underestimate, obviously, CM Punk. And don't get me wrong, he's as bad as you can imagine. But if you go out there and somebody's making it, hard and he's running away or he's tagging your body, he's using his block smartly, you can slow somebody down. And when you have low stamina, there's not too much you can do. So early on, you'll see me whenever I'm using CM Punk, my main priority will definitely just being able to keep my health high and just trying to drain their stamina via counters, body shots, teeps. If I can get them down, that'll do just as well. So right now you can see me using a lot of head movement. Trying to, there we go. I pull back on his, look at that. Already flashing stamina there. That was a nice little sequence by me too. Baited out the body shot, pull countered it, and then slipped it and slipped his uppercut and then kneed him. Look, now he's even shooting takedowns on me. Just nice stam drain. Obviously I get rocked here, which is quite unfortunate, but look, here I am again, taking that stamina down of his, dodging that spinning heel kick, really drained it. He's too eager to get up, and luckily I get a denial from it. Moving to half guard. Obviously I do have very good grappling, so right now I'm thinking no matter who I am, well, spoke too soon really. I let him up for mount, let him get a get up, but I am doing a good job here so far at just being able to evade his strikes. Like I'm saying, with CM Punk, if you want to be successful, you can never get into a firefight. You'll lose it 10 out of 10 times. You really got to play the long run, let your opponent underestimate CM Punk, and just kind of blow out their stamina and catch them late. That's what you'll see me doing perfectly in this fight. Just trying to get some counters, like I am. I'm just slipping the first strike, whether it's a straight, I get over. Confident there though, overthrow, and he counters me nicely, but I do make him miss the uppercut. Like I said, it's all about making him miss these strikes. His stam is just dwindling very quickly. I mean, made him miss that spinning heel kick earlier on in the fight. Done some really nice body shot counters. Made him miss another kick there only a minute ago. So far, so good. Taking a little bit more damage than I would have likened, but I feel like I've also done a lot of damage to his stamina. I've also done a lot of body damage, so, I'm coming up top with the head kicks, hoping that because of the animation, it's hard to tell. Only late in the animation can you tell whether it's going up high or down low, but he's doing a good job at reacting to them and just blocking them to the head. Thinking maybe he'll block his body because I've been hitting it a lot. I get the better of that trade. Like I've been saying though, I've been on the back foot. I finally get that nice head rock too. Try and go to the body again. Just increase the stam advantage I have. Good first round. It's tough though because you have to think this is literally a Div 20 player. Near probably top 100. So top 100 player in the world, and I'm being able to beat him with the worst fighter in the game. There we are with another counter, hitting with double body shots after when he has low short term. Just chipping away, chipping away, chipping away. It's a long process, not getting him out there straight away, but I am going to get him out of there. Hopefully anyways. We'll see. We'll see. Jabbing him up. Jab uppercut. Jab hook. Just the basic shots because I don't want to really ruin my own stam either. My whole game plan is to have the stam advantage and kind of, win off of that. So I don't want to be kind of, ruining mine and going for too many 4 pieces or anything like. Can't really with CM Punk anyways. I go for the head kick again in the hopes that he'll think I'm going to go down to his body because of the low short term. But gets the rock off him again. But he had predictable combos. I hit the pull back body uppercut and then some body hooks after. And this could be it. Can I kill him? And no. So I opt to take top mount because I feel like I've dropped him to the body, so I don't have much of a, head damage. So I probably won't be able to finish him. Just checking the round stats in between, the flip. Trying to see what I can do here. In full guard, I know his best chances are on the feet, so I know he's going to posture, so I get the denial, and let's see if we can get the Kimura here. Not a great start. I cancel it there, but I know probably will still want to get up because, like I said, his only chances on the feet. There he is with some nice damage so far. I've got some nice damage, got some nice denials too. Let me see if I can get this top mount denial off, which I can. Try and posture, but another good denial by him, making me really work for these postures. I decided to go for the armbar because I got a denial and then he denied me, and look at that, he's in the red zone of stamina. His sub D is quite shaky due to the amount of stamina he has. You have to be very sensitive with them triggers when you have that amount of stamina because the bar will just go massive. And look, we're doing really well at tracking his bar, but the stamina is definitely the biggest factor in this. Can I get it? Looks like I'm getting ahead on the sub, and as when you're this deep, when you're this close, you're always going to win it as the attacker unless you really fuck up, because you get a nice little speed boost at the end. And there we go. Took out the first Div 20 player with CM Punk, the worst fighter in the game. And yeah, like I said, took out that Masvidal player, 4.5 stars. Isaac's also a very good player. Like, I have played him before. He has beaten me before with a normal character. But there, I really locked in with CM Punk, so I wanted to see if I could challenge myself and try and get that finish, and we do with a round 3 submission. So I think we'll go to the next fight here. My apologies, my editing was fucking up, so I thought I will just I'll just skip through like this. Here we are going into the next fight here. I'm coming up against now a Kamaru Usman who has 2,060 points, which would be at the time, 'cause this was recorded a week or so ago, maybe even more, another top 100 player, the CEO of EPO. He had about 110 MS, I believe. He was also an alt account, so he was probably even better than the division let off. So this one's going to be definitely tough because I can't even implement my grappling too much considering he has Usman and the MS is high. It's going to be tough. He has super good cardio with Usman, super good health. He has the, fucking power for days. He can diminish my block with Usman. It's tough, the MS and everything really working against me. But I'll get into it here. Game plan is going to stay the same because I feel like it's just the best way to, try and get a win with CM Punk regardless of who you're playing. You can gas out even a Kobe Compton on this game if you're doing it right, so we'll see. Dipping underneath his shots, his jab hook with a body straight, nice, little stamina stinger. Nice, I drop him with the teep. Get them body knees in. Yeah, go to the head, then the body, and then the body uppercut into body straight. I'm keeping him away again. I'm trying to keep my distance because I don't really want to engage in no pocket trading, especially with Kamaru Usman and that power on him. Trying to go down again. Jab body uppercut. Here we are, like I said, trying to keep him away. I am getting nice damage with them teeps. I'm catching him forward. I'm catching him with the moving forward vulnerability. He's trying to pressure me with his jab. And I'm being able to keep him away and catch him nicely. Get some good damage and stamina deterioration off of it. Right now, like I said, I'm doing a really good job at just keeping him at a distance and not being able to let him hit me. Not too much happening though. Just trying to use my movement. Like I said, literally the game plan with CM Punk, just catch him. And like I was saying in the last fight with Usman, these fighters with the bad body kick animations and head kick animations, it's really hard to tell where the kick is going. So sometimes I would think, alright, he's going down to the body to work my stamina, and I'd block down low, but it'd actually be a head kick. That's one of Blake Tyler's biggest pet peeves in this game, when he's coming up against an Anderson Silva or an Usman, and he blocks his body and they go up high, because it's very hard to tell with the shabby animation. It's a lot easier to tell with the higher level animations, even though it does do more damage with the higher level animations. It's a lot more predictable. Can't get them quick ones off. Not a bad first round though. I've definitely taken a lot less damage than I did in the first round of the CM Punk Masvidal one, but I've also done a lot less damage and haven't taken away near as much stamina. He's trying to put the pressure on me, so I have to give it him back. I get a nice interrupting jab uppercut there while he was trying to load up. Get a nice hit reaction. Taunting me there when he's just lost the first round with CM Punk against this Usman. Not very impressive from him. I guess he's getting frustrated, if you're using an Usman, even if you're like a Div 70, and you shouldn't even be losing to a CM Punk. But I make it work. My CM Punk is just on another level. I've reached top 100 with CM Punk on just, with CM Punk only, so no easy task. And that was even before the block was down. I think I tried to throw some strikes there, but they just wouldn't input, so my block was low, doing nothing. Tried to go for a takedown there, but Usman's takedown status takedown defense is so high, gives him a lot of time to be able to get that denial. Wasn't easy. I'm thinking, I'll try and get him down and work the stamina, as I always do with Punk. I can't, say that enough. If you ever are to use Punk, you've got to work that stamina. It's the only thing you can have over somebody, is that stamina. If you're able to get it down low enough, it can create, more vulnerability. If he's lower short term, your shots will do more damage. And it's just a better experience instead of having to go 50-50, trading shots with the likes of Usman or Masvidal. Their damage will just kind of overtake you. Nice. He starts landing leg kicks here as well, which was just kind of, I don't know, to be honest. I couldn't check them on that ping for some reason. Like, I just could not get a leg kick check on that ping. It was just catching me every single time. Look, he catches me going forward a lot too, so when I'm about to start a strike, I get that block body count, or I get the pull counter to the body. I slip off to the side, he catches me with the lead hook. He's done a lot of leg kick damage here, especially considering he only started leg kicking about a minute and a half ago, maybe 2 minutes now. That's half of my leg already chopped down. I get a nice little hit reaction with my leg kick too. Here we are, get the teep again. I finally get him down to the ground, but he gets that denial off and stands up as a result. Tough times. Even when I get him down, the man still finds a way to get back to his feet. Is able to get that front teep off again, but God, it's really hard to be able to just consistently or just able to get them body blocks off, or even the leg kick checks off on this MS whenever it's that high, especially with the likes of Punk, obviously. Doesn't get into top mount. He does get a nice takedown on me though. Luckily I'm able to progress back into full guard. I attempted Kimura because there's 50 seconds left, so either way he's not going to be able to do much. I'm not going to be able to do much either. So I thought I'll try and win the round, the submission attempt. This round has been quite even, but I do get a nice submission attempt there at the end of the round to just be able to, kind of sway the judges in my favour. He's got 2 rocks, but they were both very short term rocks, so you could give this round to me, you could give it to him. I got a lot of nice teeps off, even though it may say, I got let's say like 20 significant strikes. 5 or plus of them could have been counters, which is damage amplified, considering the counter obviously. Nice lead hooks there, but definitely weren't too severe of a rock. Surprised that was a highlight. Done no damage whatsoever, but still not a bad round considering the level of opposition we're facing with the level of fighter that he's using. So keeping it clean so far. Not too shabby. Alright, we go into the third round here. Possibly 2-0 me, possibly 1-1. Haven't been checking the stats really, so don't know yet. But I start trying to bite, or I start biting on that leg kick check, which, you know, was very bad for me. Does a good job, he does, of just kind of like making me bite on it because he was using the leg kicks a lot. So I thought, alright, I can't let him get any more damage off than I already have, but he does get it off. Gets that rock off as well. I'm trying to counter back, but I can't. Catches me with another leg kick. I mean, them leg kicks were just definitely one of the biggest stories of the fight. They'll definitely come to more play. They'll come to play here even more later, as you'll see. He's missing them though, so trying to get. He does have some nice takedown defense with Usman. I tried to clinch him and judo throw him twice, but denies both attempts, even when I punch first. Right now it's looking rough though. It's looking rough going into the third. I'm thinking, alright, I need to secure one more round and hopefully I can win a decision. Not looking too pretty though. Does a good job of catching me coming inside again. I'm trying to pressure him, but he's just catching me every time. Even when I get a pull counter, he's blocking in time, so I'm having no luck, unfortunately. The game's not giving me anything. Trying to get some nice pressure off, but like I said, he's doing a good job of just interrupting me, catching me coming forward, and getting some nice vulnerability damage off of me. And with Punk, I mean, his health isn't the greatest, so it's going to be deteriorating quick. So I just need to make sure I can try and get one more round in the bag. I've definitely not won this round, but you know, if I can claw some damage back, even try and, you know, deteriorate his stamina as I've been trying to, then maybe I can try and secure like the 4th or 5th round and try and coast for a decision then. Jab, body uppercut. Here we are. I'm trying to get back to the body work because I have been kind of straying away from it, trying to do a little bit more head damage, but against Usman, with that head health, you're gonna really have to just go down. Look, I think he's going to that body again because the animation is just such a janky one. You know, it's hard to tell, but catches me with the head kick. I get rocked again, like I was saying. Right now, I'm just nearly thinking, alright, I'll try and, you know, take the rest of this round off. Look, catches me again though. Now I can't even blame it on the animation this time really. It's just should be common sense for me to just be blocking high at this point. He's not done too much damage down low beside the leg kick, and you know, if he was gonna body kick, there'd be no point, considering he's not done any more body damage. Good stuff from him so far though. 2-1 me, I would say. Could possibly be 2-1 him, so I still need to secure another round considering it's a 5-rounder. I can't just rely on the judges' scorecards, especially since I would definitely argue that I lost that round. Like the second round arguable. I definitely had the first round in the bag as well due to the amount of counters and teeps I were getting off, but I would say I'm definitely better at countering than this fella. But with Usman, for every 1 punch he lands, that's equivalent to nearly 3 punches just due to CM Punk's damage. So it's tough. That's why I'm so reliant on these counters to get some nice damage. Fakes the leg kick, I bite on it, gets the stun again. Doing well again, you know. It comes out, I was thinking, you know, I'll reset and come into this round better, but catches me off early, kind of catches me off guard as well. Didn't expect to be rocked so early into this round. Catches me with double leg kicks there. I do finally get a check off. Can't get him there though. Look, he is just teeing off on me with these leg kicks. I do get a drop here though, which is huge. I'm thinking now if I can get him down, but nice takedown defense again. Really just made me work for every takedown, and to be honest I wasn't even able to get any really. Rocks me for, I don't know how many times with that head kick. That lead head kick, the animation was, oh I don't know, it was having me all over the shop. And then the leg kicks were just hard to check just due to the MS. I mean, this fight, nothing was going in my favour. It was, and then even when I'd finally get the check, you know, he'd be faking the leg kick into a straight. So it was tough. It was tough. Sadly, he gets a drop back. So the drop I got earlier into the round is now kind of, you know, it's now fucked because he's just gotten it back. But that is my own fault. If I was smarter, I would have switched stance earlier on, so we wouldn't have been able to get that drop, and I would have been able to stay in the lead for this round and be able to secure the round and win a decision. But due to my own silliness, he was able to get it. He drops me. Is this it? I'm in mount. Nope. He stands up. Kind of fortunate. That could have been the end of the fight. I think he thought, you know, I want to drag this one out and try and make it painful, which is kind of weird. It's a bit of a weird flex, to be honest. You know, I'm gonna beat your ass and taunt with Usman when I'm against a CM Punk. I know some people aren't the biggest fan of me, so, you know, it would be nice if you beat, like, I don't know, like my Connor or something on ranked, I guess, if, you know, you enjoy winning on ranked, I guess, like a psychopath. But here I am. I get another nice leg kick check. And he gets another drop. So any work I did earlier in that round, completely destroyed just due to my own stupidity. Not switching stance and then just getting caught with leg kicks even though I had or getting caught with those leg kicks feint even though I had switched into another stance and I could afford to eat a leg kick on that side. We do touch gloves though going into the 5th round here. I'm thinking last round wasn't a good one. I'm not going to win this fight if you know, I may not win this fight even if I win this round, but if I don't win this round, I've guaranteed lost this fight. So I'm thinking have to win this one to even have a chance to stay in it, especially with the amount of damage he done last round. I do get a nice leg kick check off though. I bring him into the toy whip to see if I can get him into back clinch and get a takedown via that way. Said Usman had landed like 44 kicks. I could have been wrong. Maybe I just read that wrong. But he's taunting me again, which is still pretty weird. I've gotten 2 or 3 leg kick checks though this round, which do an immense amount of damage. So right now I'm very ahead in this round. I've get some even nice counters there. So right now I have this round, you know, I'm in the lead, but I just need to stay in it, and even then I may still lose this round. That 2nd round was close, and to be honest he had a very dominant 4th round. Try and get to the back here again to see what I can do. I do get a takedown, which is nice. I deny him going into full guard. Posture up, going to side control, see if I can do any damage off here, maybe get a possible side control Kimura. Because to be honest, I'm not too confident in leaving it in the hands of the judges, considering how much damage he's gotten off of me. You know, I've kind of like, in the rounds I've won, I've been point fighting, but in the rounds he's won, he's definitely been smashing my head in, smashing my legs in. I do get into mount though, and he is mount bobbling, which makes things even more extremely difficult. I mean, I'm already CM Punk, you know. I'm already, you know, low as fuck health. I have no power in my hands, no power. And then you're also mount bobbling, which, oh, like, I mean, you already have every single stat, every single thing in your favour. Even the MS, due to how you're playing, the MS is even beneficial to you. And even then, you're still doing that. I do lock in a sub though, and his joint sub defense I know was iffy though, so we'll see if we can get it off. Bottom full guard armbar's not too bad either, but with CM Punk it's always going to be a tall task. A tough ask. Looks like he is going to get out of this one, which is quite unfortunate, but I stay in it until the end. Not much I can do. I do go for another Kimura though, and he does have 0 stamina. I'm thinking, can I actually get this one? Can I take it out of the hands of the judges? And can I finish it? Right now it's quite even. I am a little bit behind, but that's understandable. He does do a good job though at just avoiding my bar, and plus that, plus CM Punk's sub offense. Not anything to write home about. Unfortunate, I don't get that, but I think I did win the 5th round. So this is going to be a close one. We'll see. Round 1, his highlight, but I definitely won that round just due to my teeps and my counters. Round 2, bit of a toss-up there. He did get a couple of rocks though, but I did definitely get the nicer counters off, and I'd say I was able to do a lot more damage just with my body work. Round 3, he definitely took. So we're about 1-1 in guaranteed rounds. 1's up in the air. He's 2-1 up in guaranteed rounds after the 4th round. Close fight all around. And then in the 5th round, I do lock up a couple of really close submissions. So that done a lot of points for me, and I got them 3 leg kick checks. None of us shaking our heads, none of us have our hands up. Interesting stuff here. And do I retain the belt? And beat a CM Punk. Oh, there we go. Beat a Div 20 alt account Kamaru Usman with CM Punk. What an impressive feat. I mean, you can't ask for much more there. Beating a Kamaru Usman is hard enough. You know, even if he's not Div 20, hard to beat an Usman. Even if he's not, you know, even if I'm using a good fighter, hard to beat an Usman Div 20. But doing it with CM Punk is just even. I mean, it's near impossible task, I'd say, and I was able to get it done there. Also taking out that obviously Masvidal in the first fight. So good stuff all around. I know this has went on for a little bit long, but I do appreciate everyone for watching. So if you've enjoyed the video, a like would be appreciated, and if you haven't already subscribed, we much recommend that you do so. So everyone have a good night, boys, and I appreciate you for watching.